Hey everybody, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in to another video of One Tool a Week, guy. If you're new to the channel, we take a look at tools every week. So if you love tools, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This week we're going to be taking a look at something a little bit different. Yes, I'm posting up another video. For one, I didn't post one up last week, so I'm trying to keep up because we post up videos every week. So one thing about me is that I'm in the field and I'm also in the office. And if you've taken a look at my channel and Instagram, I do love EDC. So on top of carrying certain items in my tool bag, I also have an EDC bag that I carry in my work vehicle, and then I also have an office EDC backpack. So with that being said, guys, I went ahead and purchased an EDC backpack, and it wasn't just one, it was actually two, because I wanted to compare the two items. The first one was going to be this puppy right here. Let's go ahead and bring it out. This one was going to be the Evergoods Carryology Collaboration Phoenix. So of course it's going to be the black version. They did make it in hot orange, and this one's going to be the CPL24 liter or the Civic Panel Loader 24 liter, which carries about 24 liters. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. So as you can see, this is going to be the bag itself. The total length on it is going to be 18.25 of an inch long, and the actual width is going to be about 12 inches wide, and then after that the actual thickness is going to be about 7.25 without having anything on there. So just keeping that in mind. Now the cool thing about it is that, if you could tell, it's going to be made out of X-Pack. That way it's going to be water resistant, and all the zippers are going to be YKK water resistant zippers as well. So that is a very interesting feature. Now keep in mind, this was a limited pack. I believe they do I don't think they released it in the 24 liter. Correct me if I'm wrong, just in case. If they do have the 24 liter online, check online. But again, this is the limited edition Phoenix. It's going to come with this nice little patch at the bottom, which of course the C is going to be for the Carryology. Let me see if we could get a better look from it. Down here at the bottom, which you're going to be able to see, this is going to be the patch. Now again, this is the first version that they made, which the Phoenix is going to be orange, and then the exterior is going to be blacked out. So just keep that in mind. That's going to distinguish it. Also, the zippers are going to be a little light color. If you could see down here at the bottom, they're going to be a little bit lighter. So of course it's going to come with the first bag. Another little unique feature is that the actual bag is going to be for the side. So in case you got to pull out, you're going to have one zipper bag inside here, which is going to be carry, and you're going to have two holsters, and if you want to throw anything inside, you could throw it in there. So you go ahead and zip it up. There you go. On the side, you're going to have a carrying handle, and on the top, another handle. You're actually going to have an aluminum bar running inside, so it's going to make it nice and sturdy. Now if you want quick access to some items inside, you could go ahead and open this up, and you're actually going to have a laptop pouch right here where you could add your laptop and some other goods or reading papers, whatever the case is. On the top, you're going to have another zipper bag, which of course you're going to have some key lanyards, and in case you want to add anything else on there, you could go ahead and add whatever you choose to. That way you have quick access and your key lanyards. So let's go ahead and close that up. Now the actual bag itself, the straps are going to be super comfortable. I've been using it, and I want to say these are probably some of the most comfortable straps I have. You're gonna have a chest connection, and of course, again guys, one of the nicest features, it is waterproof. So in case you're carrying anything valuable, it is going to be waterproof. That way it doesn't get damaged. So you go ahead and open it up. You're gonna have another sleeve inside. That way you could add whatever you choose to. If you want to add your laptop on there, or whatever the case is. On the side right here, let me see if we could zoom in. You're gonna be able to see that you see a little strap right here, and you're going to see the aluminum bar that runs all the way down. In case you want to remove it, you're able to remove it. You're going to have some connections where you could connect some other items. On the very top, let me see here. On the very top, you could loop anything you want. There's going to be some strapping right there. On the inside pouch, you're going to have one pouch see-through where you could add anything you want as well. And then you're also going to have another pouch on the very top itself. One thing that I forgot to mention, it is high visible orange. That way you could see everything, and also you're going to have the actual collaboration stamp on the top of all the materials that it was made out of. Very nice, guys. Now, Keep in mind, guys, this was a little bit hefty price. I believe during the drop they cost about $379. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. That way we could inform the people the right price. Now they're discontinued. I don't think they've made any more, so you're probably looking about maybe 400, give or take, what you're going to be picking one up. So let's slide this over. Another item that was dropped with the bag and I had to purchase it was this puppy right here. This was going to be the Evergoods Carryology CAP2 Phoenix, or the Phoenix Egg, and it's going to be a 2-liter pouch that you could carry some tech. Let's go ahead and zoom in. It's made out of the same X-Pack material. You're gonna have a nice little area to add a patch if you choose to, Velcro, and of course you're gonna have some YKK zippers that are gonna be water resistant. You're gonna have some straps on the top, and of course a little handle in case you want to strap it up to anything. Same thing at the bottom, nothing in the back. Your actual YKK zipper is going to open up. Now this was the Civic Access Pouch 2-liter, and they made it in black and also in hot orange. This one ran about $99 during the drop. I think right now they're running for about $200 and up, so just keep that in mind. The actual dimensions is going to be 9.5 inches wide. It's going to be 3.5 inches thick, and the actual width is going to be 5 3/4 of an inch, so just keep that in mind. Inside you're going to have the high visible orange, and also it's going to be the design where it could be sitting down and you could actually have it as a desk accessories or carry your pens and everything. On the very top, I forgot to mention, you're going to have a quick access to the top pouch, which also has a key lanyard. Close it up, and on the inside it's going to be this section right here, which you go ahead and open it up. There's your key lanyard, and you can pull out whatever you want. High visible orange. You're going to have 1, 2, 3 front pouches over here, one large pouch. You're going to have the actual Evergoods Carryology stamp. You're going to have a zipper bag in the front in case you want to add anything, with one pouch also, and close it up. One larger pouch, and you're gonna have 1, 2 other pouches inside, so just keep that in mind. So that was very nice, guys. I do love the 2L Evergoods CP2. It's probably my favorite EDC pouch, or tech pouch, whatever you want to call it, or just pouch to carry anything. I do use this on the regular. This one's my office one, so I do have one for the truck and vehicle where I carry other tech items, which videos are going to be popping up later on of a future project that I'm working on. So let's get that over here. Now keep in mind, guys, I put together 2 of them because I couldn't make up my mind and I wanted to see what they felt like. So that was one. After that, they went ahead and they released a different model, which later on they released it, and that was going to be, let me pull it out real quick. That was going to be this baby right here. This one was going to be the Evergoods. This one right here is going to be the Evergoods Carryology Phoenix Collection Chapter 2 or Version 2 or Volume 2, whatever you want to call it. This is the number 2 that they went in ahead and released it. Now this is going to be based off the CTB 35-liter model, I believe, and it was a total price of $450 at drop, so just keep that in mind. I'm also going to use this for traveling and future for the airports and everything. That way I could load up some other items, but I'll explain to that later. So one of the things is that this is going to be the CTB26 liter. Carryology decided to step it down. That way it could be a nice sizable pack to carry. And on top of that, the CTB 35 liter sells for $349. They ended up releasing the CTB 26 liter, but it's not going to be X-Pack. It's going to be another material, but that one's going to run for $299 instead of the $450 Carryology limited edition. The CV travel bag, that's what it stands for. The CTB is going to be a 26 liter, and they did make it in black and also hot orange, so keep that in mind. The hot orange is selling for a lot more than this one right here. The actual dimensions is going to be 18.25 of an inch long. It's going to be 12.5 inches wide, and it's going to be 8.5 inches thick as of right now, without anything on there. Now keep in mind, the thing that sold me and the reason that I went ahead and picked this one up was that it actually has water pockets, or actual side pouches where you could put your water bottles. That is a major thing. Also, you're gonna notice the Phoenix, if I drop it down right here, it's actually gonna be inverted color. Let me see if I can slide this over. And that one's gonna be, the Phoenix is gonna be black and orange on the outside, and the original one's going to be orange Phoenix and black on the outside for the patch. So just keep that in mind if you're purchasing. That way you don't get scammed out and you know what you're purchasing on top of everything. So after that, guys, same thing. You're gonna have a side pouch on the side. Let me see if I could zoom in. You're gonna have one mesh pouch over here, which has a zipper, another pouch over here, and then make it two pouches, and then also a ton of space to put things. You're also gonna have a key ring, that way in case you want to put your keys inside. And like I said, it's all sideways instead of it being vertical. It's gonna be sideways, that way you could have quick access to everything that you need. On the top pouch up here, you're gonna have a nice little space to add whatever you need quick access to. And then on top of that, you're also gonna have another pouch up here where you could decide to add some more items that you want. It's gonna be almost the same straps that you're going to be having, which again, they're super comfortable and they're great to have. You're also going to have YKK zippers that are going to be waterproof. And let's go ahead and open it up. Oh, I forgot to mention, you're also going to have access to a laptop pouch and some zipper in the back. That way you could put whatever you choose to put and store it as you want it. So on this side, you're going to have your laptop holder and another pouch for some other papers. Let's slide this close. You open up the main pocket. And the main pocket, you're going to see you're going to have a nice little holster right here. And of course, some MOLLE or connections that we could add some other items on there and strap it on there so they could hold in place. You're going to have a nice little sleeve also in case you want to put your laptop or other papers on there. Same thing, you're going to have the aluminum bar coming out to the side, and on the very inside a ton of space. If we grab the CAP2, that way you could see some size comparison, you can see that the CAP2 is going to fit just perfectly on each side, and it's going to have a nice little storage area. On the very bottom, or the front panel, you're going to have a mesh, same thing as the CTB24, and it's going to have a nice little mesh, or this. And then on the very top, you're going to have another pouch with two holders on the inside. That way you could have some storage on there. So just keep that in mind, guys. And then, of course, before I forget, they went ahead and they released the Phoenix Egg, which is going to be the Evergoods Carryology Phoenix Collection CAP1. Now, the CAP1 is very nice, guys. I do like it. I will say this, the CAP2 is probably still my favorite. I use that on a daily basis, which whenever I'm using. And this one's going to have a nice little Velcro. You're going to have the X pack, and you're also going to have some connections or some straps right there in case you want to strap it down to anything. Now, the cool thing about it is the actual flap opens up and it's magnetic. So if you could see, there's just some magnets, and that's pretty much what closes it. So, and keeps it closed. So you open it up, you're going to have two pouches on the side with mesh. You're going to have a pen holder right here in the middle. Now, this one alone sets you back at $109 during the drop. Right now, you're probably looking about a $120 picking one up. And of course, you're going to have the straps right here, and it still has the paper on there. Close it up. You open up the other side. You're going to have a area where it's going to have a divider, and you could add some stuff in the front right here, and you're going to have another dividing area, so you have two separate pouches. And in the very back, in case you don't want nobody to see, you're going to have another section to put some items on there. The actual dimensions when it's open, you're looking at 13 inches long, 9 3/4 of an inch wide, and of course, 1/2 of an inch thick on there. So just keep that in mind, guys. So probably just verdict is that I'm going to be using more than likely the volume 2, just because it has those water bottles, which I definitely love. And I'm probably going to be using these two items. That way I could stay organized and everything. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and also what kind of bags you use. As always, guys, thank you all for the support, and thanks for watching. One tool a week, guys.